And now abideth faith, hope, love, these three, but the greatest of these is love. Affirmation. Our Father, through the love that thou hast manifested in the world through thy Son, the Christ, make us more aware of God as love. Introduction. Love is God. The whole law is fulfilled in these three words. Humanity is urged to observe and to cultivate this attribute, for it is through love that physical life is perfected and the continuity of life realized. Life is creative force in action and is the expression of love. Love, divine love, is universal. It is found in the smile of a babe, which indeed is love undefiled, in the beauty of a song, and in a soul raised in praise to the giver of light. There is love manifested in the performance of duty when there is no thought of personal gain, in speaking encouraging words to those seeking an understanding, and in the activities of those doing their best with the talents entrusted to them. Love may be found in a contented heart that is willing to wait until the time is fulfilled when the ideal may be realized. Love that passes understanding is found in his consciousness. Then the ideal or the purpose must to the entity become the law. Remember, law is love is law, love is God, love is manifested in material things, in personal things, in individual things. Yet there are ideals to which the entity would attain. These must be accomplished in self. By rule, yes. But know that mercy and truth and justice and love are the gift of the divine. And you may only attain the knowledge of such by being such, manifesting such, in thy daily walks of life. In thy associations one with another. Choosing ideal, yes. Spiritually, mentally, materially it must be founded in spirit, to have and same the ability to be creative or a growing, living thing in thy experience. We find in Uranus the extremes. Thus the innate forces, dependent upon the application of such urges in its relationships to others. For each soul is under those forces of law. And law is love. Law is God. God is love. God is law. These are as the urges in the experience of this entity. As love is the expression for experiences in life manifested in the earth, so is the experience of the soul in the earth dependent upon that plane, that experience, as to its race or color or sex. For if there has been the error in that phase, in that expression, the error must be met. For indeed as has been given, whatsoever ye sow, so shall ye reap. And these are gathered only in the phases of experience in which the associations, the activities, the relations have been. Thus as there is continuity of life expression, so must it continue. Keep, then, the faith in those creative forces that make for the beauty of life. As the life is lived, so does it become as a guide. Not as that said, but that done. For what ye are speaks louder than what ye say. The entity grew in power, in might, in body, in mind, in purpose through the experience. And in the application of self in those directions in the present, the entity may make attainment of influences that may draw others to, as well as be an assurance to self of, the greater interpretations of the universal laws. Which is love. God is, and is one. Hence all force, all power comes from that as an influence and force. Man's application making it as an at-one-ment with or as a directing of it for self's own indulgence, glorification or satisfaction. Love, then, divine, as was manifested in Jesus of Nazareth, must be the rule. Yea, the measuring stick. The rod, by which ye shall judge thy motives, thy impulses, thy associations. For without him there is not anything made that is made. To endure. Speak gently. Smile often. Let the love of the Father through the blessings in Him shine in thy life day by day. Then the clouds of doubt will dissipate, and the brightness of the Christ consciousness will give thee purposefulness in all thy dealings. And His blessings will be continually with thee. Shall I continue with my vocal training and piano work for service in spiritual work? Let thy joy in Him break forth in song, even as when He had given, it is finished, and sang the song that raised the purposes in the minds and hearts of those that were gathered about Him, with that wonderment and awe that made them know not what was to come to pass. So may thy service in song, in instrument, in piano, make for that lifting up of the hearts that are cast down. Thou may increase through same the harmonious expressions. These, too, as given, are a portion of thine self. Of him to whom much has been given is much joy sought. What greater joy may there be than in the attuning of the harmonies of nature, the harmonies of the love of the Father as expressed through music? Come, sing a joyous song unto thy Lord for the good that has been brought into thine experience through the service that thou renderest in His name. Make a joyous noise unto the Lord, for His ways are the joyous life, making life then more abundant in the experience of those that ye tell and live the wondrous story for. For ye will go far in bringing life, light and understanding to many in the joyous life.